The film's about secrets. Who keeps them, who tries to expose them, and also unexpected secrets, how individuals have a powerful impact on broader social events, sometimes in very unexpected ways.
Disclosures like these tear at the fabric of responsible government.
We're looking at all of the things that we can do to stem the flow of this information.
This was the biggest leak in the history of this particular planet.
About 1 o'clock in the morning, I took delivery on a USB stick of 390,000 secret US military records.
There was material which could get people hurt. Julian said, if an Afghan civilian helps occupying forces, he deserves to die.
They might already have on their hands the blood of some young soldier.
I met him a number of times, including one epic 6-hour meeting where he tried to get intel from me, and I tried to see if he would have do an interview. I never succeeded. In the film, there's a lot of material, particularly material that's very interesting that can't ever be gotten again, and that is material of a filmmaker named Mark Davis, who followed Julian before he was famous. And that period, I think, is very interesting. And that will never come again. We'll never see that person again. But that's in the film in a way that I think is quite powerful.
Sort of aging student hobo was a rock star, changing phones and changing computers.
Wearing a bulletproof vest.
He'd been trained in evasive tactics.
This idealist became something else. I'm untouchable now in this country.
The Army has detained a U.S. soldier in connection with the leak of this classified video.
Nice.
2 of the men killed worked for the Reuters news agency.
Journalists' cameras were mistaken for weapons.
Bradley Manning, of course, was locked up. I never had a chance to get him, but what we had were these chats. And over the course of making the film, more of these chats came out, and so we were able to create a character for Bradley Manning out of his own words. I mean, what's better than that? In a way, it's kind of like an interview, but it's even better than an interview. It's his own personal diary.
He was this kid who had reached out in confidence and said, hey, I'm leaking secrets.
The film attempts to show my point of view, but it also attempts to show how difficult it is to come to that point of view. I very often include a lot of material that may be counter to my point of view, because I think that, what was it Shaw once said, an argument between a right and a wrong is melodrama. An argument between 2 rights is drama. And my favorite documentary filmmaker of long ago, a guy named Marcel Ophuls, once said, I always have a point of view. The trick is showing how hard it is to come to that point of view.